Hi and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're hunting through. We'll be looking for the commemoratives, ones with more than face value, but ideally new ones for the book. There is a link in the description to the books I use if you'd like to pick one up. It's an affiliate link, so I do get a bit of commission if you make a purchase, just so you are aware. Any four of the Commonwealth games would make for fantastic finds, as would any of the other missing ones, to be fair. We've got one Olympic to go, the Beijing Handover, London Underground Roundel. We've just ticked off the train, so we've got one of the two coins in that set. 2016 Britannia and Great Fire London. Surprising we've not come across either of those so far, but gives us something to hopefully tick off. But let's get into the bag and see what we find today. Right then, into this, the first bag. We've got technologies there. We don't want technologies particularly. There are some lower minted years, just not desirable enough that I think that they're worth keeping. And unfortunately, case of the diddlies for bag number one, which is a shame. But maybe we're just going to get rid of our bad luck early, and then we'll be on to some better finds as we go. Our first find is the VE Day Anniversary. Very common commemorative design, but at least we've found something. We've got plenty of bags to get through. Let's see if we can find something exciting. We're still at that point with this book where there are some achievable coins left to add into the book. It's not like at other points where it's literally just the hardest, rarest or rarest circulating coins to find, but it's always a glimmer of hope that any coin we turn over could be one for the book for now. Right, well this is Jodie Clark's fifth and final portrait of the Queen, so we know it'll be something. It is the Army Centenary. So this one we checked for the rotation error, which of course we did when we flipped it, is fine. Age inscription should read as for King and Country, which on this one it does, so it's not an error one. As usual, at the end of the video, before we wrap up, I will check through all the coins for error coins. I don't do it during the hunt, because otherwise we'd be here forever hunting through them. Active Union, no rotation error. The ones we're checking for during the hunt are the more common errors. I guess common is a bad word because they're not common. Oh, look at that! That's a very nice active union. What am I on about? Abolition of the slave trade. That's in stunning condition, isn't it? For a coin that's been in circulation since 2007. I need to restart my brain. It's not going very well, is it? 2007. There are two versions of this coin though, one that went into circulation and one that didn't. You can see this has a textured bobbly finish to the background field of the inner part of the coin there. The version that didn't go into circulation has a smooth mirror finish with the initials DG to the bottom right of the 7. Now that coin was only put into sets and was not put out into wider circulation, so you shouldn't find it in your change, but if someone, for one reason or another, has broken it out of the set and spent it, so there we go, that's the normal circulating version again. If someone, for some reason, breaks it out of the set and spends it, which could happen, we have found some things that shouldn't be in circulation before, you potentially could find one. There's another VE Day Anniversary, which again, next year I think will be a prominent coin release. In fact, I think it would be worth a bet that the VE Day Anniversary coin will be in the annual set for 2025. Oh, that sounds so wrong, doesn't it? 2025. What is going on with the years? No, I think it'll be a prominent, big, important coin release for next year, the 80th anniversary of VE Day. What coin would it be on though? I think it would make the most sense to be on a £2 coin, because we had the 2005 VE Day Anniversary, we had the 2020, it was 2020, yeah, 2020 VE Day Anniversary on the £2 coin. It'd be nice to have another one on the £2 coin. Look, it's turning up loads. We should have been talking about the Commonwealth Games. When's the Commonwealth Games happening next? It's a bit of trouble, isn't it? The country, was it in Australia? The Victoria, the states in Australia, was supposed to hold it, but have now backed out, so they don't quite know where the Commonwealth Games is going to be held. I think previously it must have been, was it Birmingham? But hopefully they find another home for the Commonwealth Games, because again, it's a nice event that we tend to commemorate on our coins. There is one of the 3 Shakespeare £2 coins. This is Shakespeare Comedies, the rarer of the 3. All the World's a Stage, so it's got the correct edge inscription, unfortunately. We check all the 2016s for edge inscription errors, because 2016 seems to have been a bad year for the Royal Mint and the edge inscriptions on £2 coins, which of course we can use to identify what the coin's going to be before we flip it over. If we have a read, because the edge inscription is unique to the design, if it says standing on the shoulders of giants, we know that that'll be a definitive technologies. I think that might be all we're getting from this bag. Let's just double check. I've been known to make mistakes. I didn't that time though. But let's try again. Let's see if we can get anything a bit more exciting from this bag. What have we got? Shoulders. Standing, shoulders, giants, standing. Standing, standing, shoulders, standing. Shoulders. Oh dear. Double diddlies. Not ideal. Try and ward off the treble diddlies. The double diddlies is bad enough. Treble. Oh, there we go. There's something. Okay. What does that say? Third one from the right. Years of nursing will be Florence Nightingale. It looks quite shiny, quite crisp if you compare to the other ones. They've got like they are a bit darker in colour. They've obviously been in circulation. Maybe this will be a nice shiny Florence Nightingale. Well, that's looking promising, isn't it? Beautiful stuff. Lovely condition, this one. Again, it's only worth face value. It's not the most exciting commemorative coin, but it's one of my favourite designs. It's such a pretty coin. And in that condition, it's always a bonus. Was there anything more from this bag? Don't think so. But we will check. I guess it's not just checking in case I've made a mistake, but imagine if we have the standing on the shoulders of giants edge inscription on a commemorative coin, which it shouldn't be. That too would be quite exciting. And not that I'm aware of any of those error coins that have turned up, but then again, I wasn't aware of the Rugby World Cup having a rotation error as a potential find until recently. So it's always worth double checking even the older coins. We have got the DNA double helix there. Another very pretty design, but again, fairly common coin. And there's another abolition of the slave trade. Again, circulating version of that one. That would be a very, very cool coin to find. The non-circulating version. To be fair, any coin that's got a non-circulating version to it, it'd be exciting to find that non-circulating version of it. So like the IRB Battle of Britain, or let's have a think, Platinum Jubilee and Coronation 50p's. They both have different non-circulating versions. The Navy Centenary and Magna Carta with the Ian Rank Broadley portrait, much like the Battle of Britain. All versions of coins that have exciting non-circulating versions, and I'm sure there are plenty others that are just not coming to the top of my head. Another abolition of the slave trade. Finding loads of those today, my goodness. I'm trying to rustle through some other coins. I was thinking like, oh, the Decimal Day 50p's got 2 versions, 2 portraits, but obviously the Decimal Day 50p was not put into circulation, which is a great shame, because again, it's a lovely coin with all the different parts of the pre-decimal coins making up that design. And then those that bought the annual coin set have the added bonus of the Arnold Mason's second portrait of the Queen. A portrait which wasn't used for, hadn't been used for many years, to be struck on it was a 2021 coin, of course, because it celebrated 50th anniversary of decimalisation, which is in 1971. But no, I can't think of any other ones that have been that are in circulation with non-circulating versions. Right, Brunel's portrait, one of 2 Brunel coins you can find. Again, both of those are fairly common, not the most exciting coins, but it does add a bit of variety to the hunt, doesn't it? And every coin collection to be complete needs one of those, the same as it needs a Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, although I know which one we'd rather find. There's Marconi's wireless transmission. Another common coin, but again, quite a nice design. I do quite like that coin. Penultimate bag. Well, I mean, we've got one nice find so far. Nothing extraordinary so far, but we don't know what might turn up in these last 2 bags. Another Florence Nightingale there. Again, very pretty coin. Won't complain about that. Okay then, last bag of the hunt. Now, as usual, in the description of this video you'll find links across to my coin collecting Discord server if you'd like to come and join me on that. There are also links to my other social media channels, the PO box address if you want to write into me, and of course a link to the Britannia Coin Company's YouTube channel, the company I work for as my day job, so please check them out too. We wrap off today's video with a Trevithick steam locomotive. It looks a bit weird. There's not something quite off with the colour on it, but maybe it's just reacted to something. It's had some sellotape over it at some point. I don't know. This looks a little bit odd. But anyway, we've got a commemorative coin to wrap off with. I am now going to go through the coins off to the side and see if there are any errors that I might have missed, as well as, of course, the commemoratives on the table too. Well then, this is quite exciting. Let me move this bag. Noisy, noisy. So, 2005 technologies. And this has got a rotation error. I don't normally find them on the 2005 technologies. It's normally the 2015 ones I find. Always though, double check. If I grab one that doesn't have a rotation error, you'd find the BR, the Bruce Russian initial, just there. That's where it should be, just after the 3 o'clock spot on the clock face. Because if someone has managed to somehow grip this and manipulate it around, the BR will obviously move as well. But no. That's in the correct place, and the Queen's portrait is wrong, although I've been told many times the Queen's portrait or the King's portrait, the Monarch's portrait is always correct. It's the design that is wrong. So a very cool find nonetheless. I'm very happy with that. In terms of our other star find, I think the rotation error gets it. The fact that it's on a year that we don't normally see the rotation error on as well gives it added bonus points, which I'm quite happy with. Anyway, let me know in the comments what exciting £2 coins you found, because this wasn't the best result, although I do really like my rotation error. Anyway, all it leaves me to now is thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.